Oh, hey there guys. Jake with TN Tac here. Today, I've got a special top 5 video. Today, we're going to actually talk about the top 5 things you need to get before there is an assault weapons ban.
I found this on the web.
Shut up. All right, so recently the House passed Bill HR 1808, the something ban all assault weapons. So this is a very dangerous bill, and it's now headed to the floor of the Senate to be taken up for vote eventually. Now, do I think it actually has a chance of passing the Senate? I mean, I would hope not, but we thought the same thing about the red flag laws recently, and they just passed that through the House and Senate and got signed into law. I wanted to make this video 5 potential things you may want to go ahead and get now based on the latest assault weapons ban. So to start off with, number 5, pretty obvious, an AR-15, or at least an AR-15 variant such as the PSA Jackal that we're featuring here. Video review coming on that very soon, friends. So the AR-15, you see it a lot. It's been put basically as common use at this point. Now you can get an AR-15 chambered in pretty much anything. Obviously it started with 223, 5.56. You can also get 300 blackout. Heck, you can even get special lowers that take 9mm, and you can even get conversion kits for 22 long rifle that still use the same barrel as the 223 or 5.56 standard AR-15. Practical to shoot, they're very readily available, and they're very modular to customize to suit your needs. Obviously you can get them both rifle and pistol variants based on whether or not you have a stock or a brace. It's just become a very ubiquitous item as far as the firearms industry goes. Congress has always had a significant hard-on for the AR-15. You've seen images where they claim that a 223 or 5.56 will basically explode the body.
A person shot with an AR-15 looks like a grenade exploded in their body.
I mean, these are the same people that claim that 9mm will blow the lungs right out. It wouldn't surprise me that they would go after this particular firearm, even though you can get bolt action rifles and other semi-automatics like the Ruger Mini 14 that shoot the exact same bullet and have like basically the same exact trajectory. It's just that this particular gun looks very scary to those that may not be as knowledgeable or informed about the features and how it functions. Now with HR 1808, this particular firearm has a lot of features that Congress would not let pass if this bill became law. Anything with a pistol grip, anything with a folding or telescoping brace or stock, a detachable magazine, anything that has Picatinny rails or a very, very frightening barrel shroud. Anything that features a thread barrel that would allow you to attach a muzzle brake or even a suppressor. These are all things that I've described that are actually in HR 1808 that would make your firearm illegal, and this would not be possible to get. That's why the AR-15 is number 5. Now number 4 is going to be a little bit less obvious. Number 4 is actually going to be a Glock. The reason why Glocks in particular are in danger of this bill is because there is a fully automatic variant known as the Glock 18. And according to this bill, if there are any variants in a particular firearm, such as a Glock 18 for this case, that would automatically ban 17s, 19s, 18s obviously, and so on, simply because there's a variant. Never mind the fact that it's almost impossible to get a Glock 18. The point is though, because there is a Glock 18 that it just exists, that automatically disqualifies 17s, 19s, 23s, 22s, 24s, 20s, all of them basically. Whether or not you like Glocks, I mean, it's the most common firearm that you see in America these days. Whether or not you like Glocks, go ahead and pick one up or think about it at least, because it may be something you may not be able to get. Number 3 is going to have to be body armor. So get something like a plate carrier, ceramic plates. Don't get steel plates, guys. Don't do it. I made that mistake. I used to live that life. We recently have seen an uptick where a mass shooter may actually be wearing body armor. It's not necessarily in this particular assault weapons ban that's coming up for vote, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past Congress to try to push for banning this stuff that's supposed to actually protect you. A lot of places have already started banning body armor, such as New York. They decided to start banning something that was publicly readily available and legal that actually protects you from bullets and getting shot simply because there was one or maybe two incidences where someone was using it while committing horrific things. It's almost like they don't want you to be protected. All the tactical stuff, that stuff doesn't really matter. What matters is you do at least get yourself a set of plates. I personally recommend ceramic plates. Steel plates are ridiculous and heavy, and they are a nuisance to wear and carry.
And the spalling ricochets and can get up in your chin.
Yeah, don't forget about that. The spalling and ricochet can actually go in here and deflect and get all up in your face. And while you may be alive, you'll wish you're dead. The ceramic plates are the way to go. And we will do a test here comparing steel plates versus ceramic here in the future. So if you would like to see a video on that, make sure to stick around, subscribe. We'd love to have you. The bottom line is, go ahead and get you some body armor. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything too crazy, but at least get you a set of something, even if it's just Kevlar that can just stop like handgun rounds. Get you something, because I can see Congress potentially banning this in the future. Now, number 2 is going to be standard capacity magazines. In Bill HR 1808, they are actually including a part where these standard capacity magazines would be completely banned from the market. You would no longer be able to buy, sell, or transfer these magazines. Why? I couldn't tell you. Whether or not you use 10 round mags or maybe fewer number of mags with higher round counts, the bullets still do the same thing. I'm not sure why having a standard capacity mag like this is an issue. I would definitely consider going after it now while you can. Number 1, and most importantly in my opinion, to get a pontoon boat so you have I'm just kidding. Number 1 is something that's going to be extremely important, and that is training. Now, I know you guys out there, some of you are probably like me, and you are a bona fide Gravy SEAL, part of MEAL Team 6, part of Operation Big Mac at one point. But I can't talk about that. Training is absolutely key. It doesn't matter what kind of arsenal you have. If you're not actually training and using it, then you'll never be ready if you ever actually have to use it. I'm not condoning any sort of action that would be considered anything outside the law. I'm just saying you should exercise your right to actually shoot firearms while you can, because there may come a day where Congress decides to push the narrative that the Second Amendment is only for hunting. I mean, you already see that with how many times the president has said, you don't see any deer wearing Kevlar vests, do you?
You think the deer are wearing Kevlar vests? Unless you think the deer are wearing Kevlar vests or something.
I'm getting really sick of hearing that. That's not what the Second Amendment's for. So guys, get out there and train and make yourself better. Guys, that's going to wrap it for this video today. Remember, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. What are some things you think we should get before they get taken away? I'd love to hear from you. We will see you next time. Oh, cramp! Oh God, cramp! Cramp, 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 cramp! Ah! MEAL Team 6, ready for action. I'll take extra Big Mac sauce, please.